What's going on YouTube? I'm here with another replay. Before we get started, I just want to remind you guys, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button to make sure you guys are following this channel. And once I hit 100 subscribers, I will be doing a box giveaway to one of my lucky subscribers. So without further ado, I am bringing you here this replay. This game is really good. Sorry, I'm boring you guys to death with going second striker. So I win the die roll and I'll go second. Open up with 2 hand traps, which is good against most decks. So he activates Alistair. I Ash. In hindsight, I probably should have effect Veiler so I can play around any Dogmatica cards, but slight misplay on my part. So in turn, I draw Bells. I have another hand trap in my hand. And I summon Rose, link off Rose to summon Hayate. He activates Droplets. I try to attack. He says I can't replay, so then I just go into Shizuku, set Widow Anchor, effect Ash. Actually, I really don't even mind that most of the time. It's kind of weird. He activates Nadir Servant, sends Acapone. Acapone's effect. So he does that, discards. I let it go through. He activates, and I Veiler that. He said that's fine. End phase. Drew Hornet Drones. So now I can try to see if I can go in, and I attack directly. That goes through. I declare an effect. He says that's fine. I send Area 0. Activate Kagari. Is met with another hand trap. Activate. Search my deck now for engage. Just hoping that he doesn't have a follow-up play, and he just scoops. All right, so game 2. I'm assuming he's going to make me go first, so I decided in my going first cards, and he does make me go first. So then I activate Terraforming, get Area 0, activate, then activate. Bring out Ray. I have 2 hand traps again. In phase, Shizuku, activate effect. I grab Widow Anchor. Activate to set in turn. He activates Duster, which I'm okay with. I mean, like at that point, it's like whatever. He activates Alistair, then I activate Effect Veiler. He activates Meltdown. Maybe I could have ashed that, but I think that was a good idea because I'm playing around like his Dogmatica cards. He sets a card, and then I draw Impermanence. Try to go for the Hayate play, trying to attack into his Alistair. He flips Super Poly, makes a Rajin, activate Pot of Desires. Let's see if he lets it ride. He does, and I draw Upstart Goblin, Rose. Upstart. I draw Effect Veiler, and I end my turn with a set Impermanence. He summons Alistair. Again, I probably shouldn't have Impermanence this. I probably should have like Effect Veiler that, or Ashed it or something. So I take damage. Main phase 2, Anaconda. I should have ashed this as well. A lot of misplays on my part. I know it's still a cost, but I think if I ashed that, this game would have been completely different. Draw Share Ride, Rose, into Shizuku, set. I'm hoping he doesn't have any more plays, and then Shizuku effect. I grab Engage. He draws. Activates effective window. After he links it off, gets Shaddoll Fusion. Activates Shaddoll Fusion. I chain Ash. He bounces both cards. He sets a card. I engage here. Unfortunately, I think I have to grab Ray, or I grab Rose. I banish like all my Rays, yeah. All my Rays are banished, but I drew into another Shared Ride, which isn't that great. Kagari effect. He has another Bell. I attack into a Windy, which is perfect for him because he gets to set a Hedgehog. Shizuku, I set another Share Ride, try to end phase search, and I get the Hornet Jones just in case I need to have a follow-up play, at least I can summon a link. Activates, Meltdown, I train Share Ride, which I'm hoping to draw into a hand trap with 12 cards left. I should have a good amount. Draw into Pankratops, which is not helping me right here. Man, if I draw like an Effect Veiler at some point, it'd be nice. With all the searching he's doing, he's just like hoping I don't draw any kind of hand trap. It's crazy. And Alistair, still no hand trap for me. I'm drawing permanents, but it's kind of dead right now. He activates Invocation, summons the big guy, uses effect. Yeah, I think I'm losing this regardless because he has El Shaddoll and I think he has like another Alistair in hand, but the El Shaddoll should be enough. I tried to activate Shark Cannon to try to at least survive. Because if I survive, I can probably maybe even steal this game actually because I have another Share Ride. So, but then he just El Shaddolls me into a window, and I admit defeat. So going on to game 3. Opt to go second again. That's the name of the game. And he pretty much draws and ends his turn. So I summon Rose, activate Rose effect, summon Hayate, attack directly, get in for 15, activate effect. I'm gonna try to probably send engage so I can desires free for will. Let's see. Yup. Okay, then I'm able to activate oh, no, not yet. Guess Kagari first. He bells it. Activate desires. And he says that's fine because he can't change anything anyway. So I draw Effect Veiler and Rose. Man, Rose has been stuck to my hand, but I drew a Effect Veiler, so that's not that bad. I know he plays back row hate, so I'm not gonna try to set too many cards. I go in phase Shizuku. Grab Ego Booster. Because I just want to survive. Activate Ego Booster. Able to set it again. So if he does have Duster, I'm in the clear. So at least my card would survive. He activates Storm. Or Lightning Storm. So I chain. So Shizuku is good. Pankratops is a good play for him. Activate Shaddoll Fusion. So he's getting all the his advantage that he lost. He's getting all that back. He sends Ariel. Of course, he's going to try to banish. Doesn't even hesitate. Banishes all the good ones. And Hog. Let's see. Grabs Beast. Attacks. I take some damage. I have my own Pankratops to kind of answer his Pankratops. And then he links off for Gravity Controller. Add Schism to the hand. Discard, I'm assuming, Beast. Yep. And he draws a card from that. So right now, I think he's +1 and advantage on me. Set Schism, ends turn. I draw into Array. I have all the monsters in my hand, so I special summon Pankratops. Then I try to link off into Hayate. He activates effect. I chain my Pankratops to try to hit that, and then he Schisms. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can even win this game at this point. This is gonna be tough. So he goes for Aquapone instead of Window, which is interesting. Aquapone, I don't know why he's trying to get this effect with Engage already hit. I don't know what's going on. So I think about it for a little bit. I go into Shizuku. Maybe could have had some plays, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna just go do the safe route, and I grab Widow Anchor. I'm just hoping I can survive. I'm down to 59. I'm like, there's no way I can win this game. So he activates Shaddoll Fusion. He's activated that so many times this game. He's getting more advantage. Goes for the Construct. Sends Windy. Oh, wait. Yeah, goes for Window. My bad. Guess he didn't have anything to send. A no light target. So. I don't know if he sent another card. Maybe he sent Alistair, maybe. So. He attacks into my Shizuku. I take damage. 1,000. Forgot his Roses when your opponent's extra deck monster. So then I take a bunch of damage. And I'm like, man, I am like dead to rights. So I know he's probably setting up like, I thought that maybe this could be an El Shaddoll on in phase to try to set up like a Dragon Papa back row thing. So I'm worried about that, and I draw DD Crow. So maybe this might be able to help me a little bit. I summon Ray. I attack Gravity Controller. Activate effect because I only get one of these bad boys per turn. Go into Hayate. Hayate attacks directly, which is key. Activate effect. Send Afterburner to the grave. Widow Anchor, his window, and then he takes the damage. He's at 3,300. This is actually key because I did a lot of damage randomly. Kagari effect, and he lets that go through. And then I add back jamming waves. I make Zeke, which is important here. I should have DD Crowed his Shaddoll fusion. I think I'd have been in a better position if I would have. So Zeke banishes that until his end phase. I go into a Shizuku, activate jamming waves, pop, free pluses, set Shark Cannon Shizuku effect. I'm going to add a follow-up, which is Hornet Drones. So I think like now I'm like, okay, maybe I can kill him because he's at 3,300. So I'm trying to access code for game. I just need to survive a turn, and let's see what happens. He dusters, I chain because I don't have any other back rows anyway, so I just chain. I chain Pankratops, this is huge. I remember thinking this to myself, like if he does anything, I can just chain for the Pank, so he's on board at least. Activate Shaddoll fusion. I think he's running out of cards really, so he sends Phantasme. He summons a window. Enter battle phase here, and I'm like, okay. Take some damage. Activate Raid's effects. I get one special summon per turn. Yup. And then let's see what he does. He goes into an Anaconda, so he's really trying to put pressure right here. And then I go. He goes Winda, try to target Schism, and I'm like, wait, I'm gonna try to Crow that actually. Because if you activate the effect, and then he uses the other effect where he tries to make him dark and not Veiler, maybe trying to super poly him or something. So I pretty much effect Veiler that. So now his Anaconda is sitting in attack mode, and if he doesn't have any back rows, this gets his game on board. So I'm just thinking like, okay, maybe I can get past this. He can't Shaddoll fusion me. Best he can do is super poly me, and he has no cards in hand. Or El Shaddoll, but I think I'm good. I've done a lot of damage, and I have a follow-up play, and he admits defeat. So yeah, that was a pretty cool replay. I thought for a fact I was dead game 3. I'm actually surprised I survived that, to be quite honest with you guys. But if you guys enjoyed that video, hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.